What's going on everyone, Mistah here. Hope you're all having a fantastic day so far. Now, this is going to be quite a short video, and a lot of what I say may be obvious to a lot of you, but I thought I'd make this video for those who may not know, so sharing my thoughts on this subject seemed like something I would enjoy watching too. So, with Battlefield 6 being on its way shortly, a lot of people would be wondering what types of weapons will be in the game, or returning to, from previous Battlefield titles. So I wanted to talk about what weapons could be in the game in terms of sniper rifles, and also how they will play and what kind of play styles you can expect to have in the game as a recon. So, my old channel of near 10k subs that got terminated was all about sniping. I had over 205 videos and 90% of them were sniping videos. Mainly Call of Duty back then, but I'm back to my roots of Battlefield. So as we know, Battlefield 6 or Battlefield is going to have a modern setting, which means it will most likely have new modernized weapons along with weapons that could be from any era that are still commonly used today. I'll name a few rifles that are still commonly used today. We've got the Remington M2010 ESR, which some of you may know as the MSR from Modern Warfare 3. Kar98K, very well known rifle in a lot of shooter games. Mosin Nagant rifles, Barrett 50 caliber, DSR-1, and if you're a fan of Battlefield 4, you'd be familiar with the name CSLR-4. A bolt-action rifle, people are assuming that this particular rifle will make a return in the next Battlefield game. That being said, it may be under a different name, and there's a few other weapons expected to return in the next Battlefield. Not just snipers, but I might as well mention them while I'm here, for those who are interested. Two PDWs, which are personal defense weapons, basically SMGs, and those are the MPX and the MP7. For expected returning sidearms, people think that the 44 Magnum will be in the game, which makes sense considering how widely popular it is still to this day in games and in real life. And also the L85A2, which is an AR with some big power behind it with slightly slower fire rate. So that's just a short list of types of rifles that could be possibly in the game, as well as some other weapons. And of course, none of this is concrete, but as I said, it's a modern set game and we'll have a variety of weapons, including weapons from the time we're in currently, or some weapons of their own, since we're not sure if it's set in the future many years from now or not. But it has been rumored to be set in a similar time to Black Ops 2, which was mainly set in the time of 2025. So I would expect to see some new rifles entering the game that Battlefield can make their own. Now, moving on to how snipers will play and feel like in the next Battlefield, obviously it's going to be trajectories and not hit scan, and with maps of much larger scale we will have bullet drop at range. Like most of the Battlefield games, obvious one, right? Well, taking into consideration the scale of the maps, there will be close quarters combat of course, as well as long range combat. So as Battlefield has always done, the scoping speed, being the time to aim down sight, should be similar to any Battlefield game you've played. And if that's the case, you can expect to be able to have an aggressive up-close and personal recon playstyle, as well as a relaxed high-ground, hilltop, stealth sniper type style. Honestly, I personally think that anyone looking forward to sniping on Battlefield 6 will be very pleased with the weapons and the way they work. Battlefield likes to allow players freedom when it comes to weapons. Obviously, if you have an SMG, you can't expect to shoot a dude 500 meters away without at least tap firing, and even then it's not very effective at all. But with snipers, it's a different story. You've got the range, speed, and damage all in one, but you'll be beaten by the guy with that SMG we talked about if you get too close and don't take your shot before he takes his. So it's a fair balance all around in Battlefield games. Well, for the main part. So if you've been worried whether sniping in this game will be horrible compared to your favorite titles to snipe in, I'll just say, relax. I'm sure it'll be great, as it always has been in Battlefield games. Sniping is a big part of Battlefield, as any infantry play is. They're going to want to make all classes enjoyable and worth it for the players, especially after they said that for the new Battlefield game, it's got everything that they love about a Battlefield game. And the fact that they have a lot of teams working on this game and have had a lot of time to do so. So I can only imagine we will all be pleased in all aspects of gameplay and playstyles, freedom, sandbox joy, and all-out warfare. So that's it for today guys. I just thought I'd make a quick video for those who may be curious and want to hear what I have to think about the snipers and sniping coming to Battlefield 6 soon. Hope some of this made you feel excited to get behind the scope, pop some heads, and have a good time as you get your hands on the new game. And as I said, a lot of this may be obvious to some of you, but it also could be a relief to some people. With that being said, have a fantastic day guys, and I will see you in the next video.